It could be argued that the 90s TMNT films were bad because it was, well, the 90s. But in 2014 with Michael Bay at the helm, what's the excuse? Join us as we deep dive into what makes this movie franchise a cosmic disaster.
Hey, welcome to the Cosmic Disaster Show, everyone. I'm pushing buttons, brand new buttons, and we have a turtle. So,
Again.
Turtle.
Again, turtle. Am I not turtle enough for you? Howdy, nerds. Welcome to Cosmic Disasters, the show that loves the things that we love to hate. I'm Tommy D, along with Radio Beesh,
What's up?
Jake Wellen,
Hey, everybody.
and from the Outer Rim territory of Boston, your button doesn't work, Louie. There it is.
Oof.
Daddy Louie.
Hello, children.
Your button doesn't work, Louis.
There he is. He's been hearing that
That's what
okay.
she said.
for years. So this week we are talking about a cosmic disaster that is near and dear to Daddy Louie's heart. But we're going to let Jackie do what Jackie does. So Jackie, take it away.
These days, live-action movies based on comic books are fairly common. In fact, it's more concerning that we haven't seen a new Marvel movie in over a year. In 1988, though, it was a bit harder to convince movie studios to take on these projects, especially since Howard the Duck was the Marvel movie of the decade. Superman 4: The Quest for Peace wasn't flying so high either. And yet, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles persevered. The original 1990 film has actually gotten the best reviews out of all 5 of the live-action Turtle flicks, and went on to break the record for the highest-grossing independent film of all time. How does a movie that stayed number 1 for 4 weeks still only get a 40% on Rotten Tomatoes? Oh, and let's talk about these 70-pound suits. 4 actors were cast to play our heroes in a very heavy half-shell. They spent months training with a sensei and did all of their lines on set, but only one of them actually got to perform his own voiceover work. The others were replaced by Corey Feldman as Donatello, Robbie Rist as Michelangelo, and Brian Tochi as Leonardo. A few years ago, Judith Hoag, who played April O'Neil, did an interview with Variety revealing that non-union stuntmen were being shipped in from Hong Kong. They were getting injured and getting shipped right back. No big deal. They would just order a few more. Complaining about the violence on set and the 6-day work week led to her not being asked back for the sequel. So now that you have a little dirt on the best TMNT movie, let's talk about the worst.
Yes, let's.
Shall we?
Let's talk about the worst. Daddy Louie, why don't you lead us on this one? Because
All of them.
this is all you, buddy.
Well, there isn't a worst. 'Cause
Welcome
they're
to
all
Louis' TED
great.
Talk.
No, that's not true. I mean, they're all... It's subjective, right?
Yeah.
It's whoever it is. That's like saying that the prequels in Star Wars, everything comes back to Star Wars. That's like saying the prequels were bad, or saying that the new movies were bad. It's all who you talk to. I personally liked all of the Ninja Turtle movies. And in my opinion, the worst would be the third of the original run. So Ninja Turtles 3, which was them going back in time to samurai days, ancient Japan, and they were replaced. So they had if you remember, they had the scepters, right? April found a scepter like at a garage sale or something like that. And they all grabbed the scepter at the same time, and it teleported them to ancient Japan. But
Of course it did.
keep in mind that all of the people that they replaced in Japan got sent back to current time. So Casey Jones and April had to babysit, for samurai from ancient Japan in 1995 New York City. So that was
They would have killed
terrible.
everyone.
Sounds very Bill and Ted.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know what they were thinking, because the comic books the comic books initially, they were rough. I mean, they were raw. They were gritty. I mean, they were violent. I mean, they were very dark. But then, the cartoon was out. The cartoon predates the film. And when the film came out, when I first saw this, I was a little lad. And when I first saw the trailer for the film, it was dark. It seemed dark. And then you watch it. Weren't they rapping? Wasn't there a rap, or was that in?
So in the second movie, Vanilla Ice.
Here he goes. He's gonna go on the defensive.
In the second movie, there was a Vanilla Ice scene. So they're fighting next to a like an underground, club or whatever. And then one of the turtles gets kicked through the door, and then all of a sudden they're in this underground club. And who is it up on stage but Vanilla Ice? And
of course,
the music stops, and then Vanilla Ice automatically comes up with a brand new ninja rap song
because he's that good.
Go along with
he's
he's a great rapper.
He is a great.
So he
rapper.
just starts rapping, go ninja, go, while
go
the
ninja,
turtles
go ninja, go ninja.
While the turtles are fighting Toga and Roxar. I think it was Toga and Roxar. Yeah.
Nothing says high cinema like Vanilla Ice.
Vanilla Ice.
Nothing says high.
Wasn't there rapping in the cartoons too? I don't remember. Wasn't there singing of some sort?
There was probably a little bit of something, I would imagine, in the cartoons, because it was the what, late 80s, early 90s. Late 80s, early 90s.
Teenagers.
Yeah, so of course, there was, I mean, of course, I loved Michelangelo because he was the skater. I was a skater at that time, so I was like, oh, totally. Oh my God, Michelangelo, cowabunga. But it was just so many stereotypes, so many negative stereotypes about skater and surf culture.
But you gotta think about it too. I mean, they were teenagers, right? I mean, they're the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So
right, so they were
the
just
teenager. There's gonna be corny one-liners. There's gonna be infighting among the brothers, doing stupid shit. I don't know.
My teenagers don't have corny one-liners.
Yeah, really.
They're just buttholes.
Maybe they should.
I think they would have if they were, born in the 90s.
Yeah.
I
watched the cartoon a lot as a kid, and I loved it. It's great as a cartoon, but who decided that they needed to be like live action, like weird turtle people in suits?
I actually like the live action because it is dark. I think that's why I like it a little bit. I only seen a little bit of it though. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I feel like the turtles like scream to be live action. I mean, they are, you know what I mean? It's like it seems like it would be a really, really good idea for them to be live action, but
I just think those weren't geared for children. Because the comic books weren't.
No.
So I think they were trying to go. I think they were trying to go back to the comic book with the darker one.
But the movies were still silly. But
I know,
but not.
I thought they looked cool as the live action.
They looked cool. Yes, I mean, no doubt about it. They looked really, really cool.
Yeah.
But.
And that was what, 93?
The execution. The execution.
Well, the very first one
terrible.
was 90.
Yeah, the first one
then
was
91.
Okay.
And 93 was the one that Louis is talking about was 93.
That's
so,
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And
but like
what?
I thought they looked scary.
I don't know. I was busy being a mom.
Well, they should look a little bit scary. I mean, they're giant ninja turtles, so they should be.
Yeah, they should
they're
be
turtle
scary.
men.
Yeah, like some of the if you've seen some of the comic books, especially the covers, people usually go all out on the covers, but some of the covers they just look badass. I mean, they just like. I just saw an image today of the Ronin, and I want to cosplay that. I mean, holy shit. I don't know.
It looks pretty cool.
It looks really cool.
Oh my God. Yeah. I mean, he's got like some red goggles. He's got the hood. I mean, it's just.
It's like steampunky.
Yeah. It's like a weird.
A little bit.
It's like a
mix of
post-apocalyptic,
Mad Max
like,
steampunk.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like your anime character. It looks like you as a cartoon in the opening. I mean, like, look, you are cosplaying it now. Good job.
No, I need to. No, I'm not green enough. I need to. I didn't do that.
Well,
So this is mostly for Louis because none of us are really like the turtle aficionados. So this is the Daddy Louis show today. Have they done, in your opinion? Okay, let's take nostalgia out of it for a second.
Sure.
All right, just pull out nostalgia for just a second.
I got you.
Have they made a good TMNT movie? Like a solid film, like good storyline, great special effects, good costumes, Megan Fox not dressed as a schoolgirl just for, fanboys, I guess.
No, they haven't. They've
yes,
come.
We win.
We win. Next topic.
Show's over.
But they have come close.
Okay.
I think that the original '90s movie, as far as story goes, I thought the story was very good. You had, the introduction of the Foot Clan. You had the introduction of Shredder. You had Splinter, starting to lose control of the boys. They were starting to want to explore New York City on their own a little more. You had, I think it was Raphael, yes,
Sure.
gets injured. So
Totally.
they have to take him to, they have to take him away from the city because their hideout in the sewer gets compromised. And so he spends half of the movie unconscious. Splinter gets kidnapped and strung up, and he has to communicate through the force ghost to the boys and explain
He for
to
real
them.
did though.
I know,
He
right?
did. He
Now
forced
Star
ghosts
Wars is
into
in it?
the fire. Like
Yep.
yep. So story wise, and I thought that was very, very cool. It was a very good story. Everything else about the movie was weak. Like the action sequences were okay, but they could have pushed it more. There was no special effects at all. It was a pretty, they spent their entire budget on costumes and not special effects.
Right.
But it was also the 90s, so what
And it
kind of
was an-
special effects?
Yeah, it was an independent movie though. Like
Right.
they didn't have a budget,
Right.
That's
and
also
they
true.
decided to ask Jim Henson to do their costumes with no budget.
Which
Right.
he
That was
did
like $6 million right there.
he did a spectacular job, of course.
Yeah.
And actually, Daddy Louis, you had mentioned something during Nerds on Ice about the Dark Crystal, the new Dark Crystal.
Yeah.
So could that be the future of the Turtles? Because that was amazing. The new Dark Crystal series was visually
it was great.
Visually,
Yeah,
it was
visually.
great. Story,
Right.
it was hurting.
Right. I'd like to see them try it. I mean, they've already tried the Michael Bay, Hulk Hogan style CGI turtles. The fans did not like that.
Oh, it's terrible.
See, I like
But
it.
there's so many good one-liners even in that. The first time that they reveal themselves to April, right? So April climbs up the ladder and they're all up on top of the roof and they're like about to do their whole cowabunga thing, and she takes a picture and they all stand there. He's like, "What was that?" He's like, "That was the flash of a camera." And then he comes up behind her. He's like, "Give me the camera." And then Michelangelo's like, "Ooh, look, he's doing his Batman voice." Like that was so funny, right? Like there's so many good one-liners.
Why did he want the camera? Are they like Amish? Did they think it stole their soul or something?
Well, because they had been
Oh, so-
told
so
by
their secret doesn't
they
come out.
had been told by Splinter that they weren't to be seen by the outside world.
Wait,
Oh.
what?
It's about
outside
their
world would-
secret.
What? Amish? Do the Amish? No, I thought that was like tribal Aboriginal folks like in the
No,
Congo.
I
The
think
Amish,
did that too.
they think that their soul is going to be taken from them if you take a picture.
I
I don't know. I think some of the old order ones.
Yeah.
The New Order and Mennonite, whatever, but the old order
Mennonites,
ones
they
that
don't
wear
care.
like the all black and the big bonnets, and they're very covered up, and they
Yeah,
don't let their pictures
Yeah.
be taken. Yeah.
they think their souls. Really?
Well, I don't know about their. I mean, I know they don't like to be photographed.
I mean, I don't either, but I don't think that someone's going to take my soul by taking my picture. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's why I have no soul, because my photo's been taken so many times.
That could be it.
I don't know.
That explains a lot.
That could be the next the plot for the next turtle film.
What, taking the souls?
No, like turtles in Amish country.
Okay.
Rumspringa!
Turtles in Rumspringa.
It would be Rumspringa.
Why not?
I don't know if anybody would.
I mean, they are teenagers, right?
They are teenagers.
They need their year to go out and experience the world like everyone else,
and then not come back
to decide
if they want to
come back and be ninjas. Yeah,
a mutant ninja.
Sure.
Anymore.
Maybe they don't want that lifestyle anymore. Maybe they're gonna go out and they're gonna, see what the world has to offer, and they're like, yeah, you know what? No, I'm just gonna.
Maybe they're gonna jump the manhole.
Jump the manhole. Jesus criminy.
They do that all the time.
Good gravy, Marie. They do.
They do it all the time.
They do. They rebel against Splinter quite often.
All the time.
Quite often. So where are we going? Where do we think we're going? Where would we like to go?
I want to see how about some female turtles? What's up?
They've had a few.
I think they had them in the cartoon. Yeah. Didn't something happen and there were some female turtles?
Well, there's been a few in the different iterations. There was one, Louis, maybe you can help me out with this. I can't remember, but there was one, and it was like she had a longer mask, and it was like braided. It was like one of the newer iterations of the turtles. You know what I'm talking about? It was like a light blue mask.
Her name, though. Yeah.
And then there's the new one. She's the Foot Clan. What's her name? With the yellow. Jenica with the yellow. They were kind of hyping her up a little bit. I mean, she had her.
And people are really, really responding well to that. Of course, you have your piece of crap people who think, oh, we don't need a female turtle. We don't need like more turtles added to the boys. But for the most part, the community has really embraced her. The story behind her was she was a foot soldier, and she started training with Splinter, and she kind of defected from the Foot Clan, and she was helping the turtles to try and infiltrate the Foot Clan from the inside, kind of as a spy. And she got deathly injured to the point where she was going to die. And one of the turtles, I believe it might have been Donatello, gave her a blood transfusion from his blood to her blood. And the ooze that transformed him started to overtake her body, and she eventually became a turtle. And she woke up. They gave her the yellow mask, and she uses like Wolverine claws basically on her.
That's cool.
On her.
I know, right?
On her wrists.
So what's with girls being yellow in this series? The girl turtle and April are both yellow.
Yellow is horrible.
Do you think there's something to that?
I don't know.
Yellow's
happy.
Oh yeah.
I hate yellow.
Yeah. One thing I wanted to say about April, her yellow jumpsuit and her red hair is like so iconic that it makes me upset that Megan Fox played her and like just looked like Megan Fox. Like they didn't make her look like April.
Yeah, I did not care for. I like to look at Megan Fox. I don't like to see her do anything. Just, you know what? Just stand there, chew your gum, and look pretty. And I know that is the most sexist thing. I know.
Seriously?
I know. But she cannot act. She can't do anything other than stand there and look pretty. And you know what?
So she's your Jason Momoa.
Yes, because that is, you just want Jason Momoa to stand there with no shirt on and just not say anything.
I mean, not even that. I'm not a big fan.
You want to go into the sea with him? Is that what you said?
Pretty much.
Take me to your undersea kingdom, Jason, please.
I would love it.
But okay, so you want to go to Jason Momoa's undersea kingdom, but you won't jump on board the using his aluminum bottles. You're still using single-use plastic bottles.
I haven't gotten there yet.
You don't love Jason enough to buy his aluminum water.
If I was under the sea, I'd buy him.
Yeah.
I actually have an aluminum water bottle downstairs, but I didn't have time to fill it, and so I have this plastic one. I'll recycle it, I promise.
I know. I recycle my plastic.
So
it's fine.
April O'Neil should not have been played by Megan Fox. I agree 1,000%. I think I don't know at that time who could have played. Maybe Julianne Moore. Julianne Moore would have. She's
too old in 2014. She's too old.
Too old. That. Yeah, you're right. I don't know who could have played
to flirt with teenage boys,
but does
turtles.
Okay,
they're still turtles.
They're still turtles.
They're
Jackie
turtles,
should have played
dog
April.
Yeah, is it turtle years? Do they age differently? So
all animals
but
age
they're
differently?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Well, there's no legalities surrounding that. I mean, that doesn't hold up in a court of law. It's like, Your Honor, this woman was messing with these young turtles.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, young what?
But they go
Get
out and
here.
fight crime.
They go out and fight crime. So they're beyond their years.
They're not considered human anyway. So
yeah. So the laws don't apply to them.
How about Amy Adams?
Amy Adams.
Didn't she play Lois Lane?
She did.
Oh, did she?
She did. But she was
yeah.
that
In
movie
the
was
series?
terrible and the writing was awful. No, in
the Superman movie.
in Superman, yeah.
Superman,
Yeah. My favorite role, Amy Adams, was in Talladega Nights, the Ballad of Ricky Bobby.
She would have been good.
She was in that, and she knocked it out of the park. She was amazing. I love Amy Adams in a comedic
She
role.
would have made a good April.
I agree. I think she could probably still
She
pull
had
it
the
off.
hair, she had the body.
I think she could probably still pull it off. I think.
Yeah.
She's super
Of
cute.
course, I loved Enchanted.
I don't know what that is.
It's another Amy Adams movie. She's like,
Never seen it.
I don't know.
Is it a?
It's
on
a
the
live
Hallmark
action-
Channel,
She's like
or-
Cinderella.
Disney.
and-
It's Disney.
Oh no.
It's like a live action, but they did like classic animation, and she like fell through a hole, and then it was live action. She was like, oh, "I'm in New York City," and like she
It's
sings
That's why I didn't
songs
watch
and
it.
like
and
and
all
they
the
have,
birds
like-
and stuff
they have,
come
like,
to her while
rats.
she's singing.
she sings, and like rats and pigeons come clean her apartment.
What? Can you do that? Is that in New York?
Yes, but it's like
Maybe
a
that's
fairy
just in New
tale
York.
but she landed in New York in a princess gown, and like
Like you
so
do.
good.
Yeah, it
You
is
just
quite
say
cute.
like you do.
Like
Like you
do.
do.
Like you do.
I do that all the
Sorry.
time.
Adams.
super far off track, but maybe she could play April.
I get, you know, my favorite version of April O'Neil is April O'Neil playing April O'Neil in the adult version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh my god.
It was very well
you
done.
kidding me right
I'm not
now?
kidding. Look it up. It was actually
not gonna look it
very
up.
very well done. Although there were some continuity issues. We probably should have done that as the Cosmic Disaster, but it was the porn version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was actually better than any actual mainstream Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie.
What's your Rotten Tomatoes rating of the porn?
Oh, like 89%. At least. The only reason that it doesn't get 100% from me is because some of the science is off. And
Really?
Yeah.
I really
The science.
Are there like some anatomically
Science.
incorrect?
Oh no, they're
Turtles?
pretty they're correct. I mean, they're packing.
Oh.
They're packing.
Ew.
But so the thing is, I think she gets down with Casey Jones. I'll throw up some images. She gets down with Casey Jones.
Of course
Please
you.
don't.
I can't remember who else, but there was a lot of fucking going on. But she didn't fuck the turtles, and it's like that's what you're waiting for. You're waiting for the turtle gangbang scene, which it never happened. There was a blow bang at the end where she's just like standing around and all the turtles are standing around her and she's just like, and they have these like giant fake green penises and there's like, and
You
then
look so joyful right now.
They took some Hulk.
You and your
hands.
penises.
yeah, there's
They made
so
him,
many.
They made him out of Hulk hands.
Out
Hey,
of Hulk
we
hands.
need some turtle penises real quick.
Right, and then just carve it out.
Go carve
But
it
then,
out.
but here's the science. This is the problem I have with the science.
Really?
Is when they gave her
Yes.
their gift.
Yes.
Yes,
we got it.
when they
Yes,
when
we
she
got
was
it.
Yeah,
covered
we
in their
hear you.
ejaculate.
We got it.
Sure, it was green. It was green. So should she not have been mutated into a turtle as well? It's like she didn't get a blood transfusion, but she got
Wait.
a jizz transfusion.
I
She
mean,
got,
are
And
you
first
saying
of
that
all-
that's the ooze?
It wouldn't
Yeah.
be green.
it,
That's
I'm sorry, it was green. It was green. And shouldn't their blood be
ain't- it
green
ain't
too?
fucking Nickelodeon.
Their blood isn't green. Their blood is red, but it should be
No,
green.
their
as
blood
well.
is red.
Their blood is red. It should be green.
would they splash it with
Turtles aren't
Nickelodeon
warm-blooded.
goo?
The Nickelodeon slime.
Yeah,
I don't know what it was
I mean-
made out of. You know what? I'll contact Jackie. That's what you should have done. You should have contacted. the producers and the directors of the porn version to see if they would have come on as a guest.
You know it's Vaseline.
Yes, I should have missed opportunity.
You said Vaseline and food coloring? That was the ooze from Star Trek. That was the ooze from the black ooze from Star Trek.
How come none of the Ninja Turtle movies have like names? You know, like they're all. I mean, like the second one is The Secret of the Ooze, but then like there's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That's the porn version.
Secret of the Ooze. That was the porn name, right? The third one was just Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. Like, why are they like? Why don't they have differentiating names?
The sequel to the Michael Bay films had
2 of the 5 have a name other than Teenage.
I think that's just all they could think of. The budget didn't cover all that.
They only paid.
Didn't cover extra lettering on the.
They paid. They paid the writers. 1, 2, 3. They paid the writers to write the fucking movie. They didn't pay them to write the tagline or the title of the movie. That's too much. That would have cost extra money. Yeah, and it all went on Vanilla Ice.
But it bothered me. I'm like trying to look stuff up, and they're all named Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And then there's the reboot series, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
You know exactly what you're getting.
TMNT. Like, give me an original title. Secret of the Ooze is good. Like, keep going down that path.
Not good.
But you wouldn't have.
Porn talk.
Well, yeah, Secret of the Ooze just sounds like a porno.
Now, all I could do is see this turtles, and that.
Oh my god.
So, but
please,
like, if you think
do that on the thumbnail, just
that's the thumbnail.
Are you timing this?
Am I timing this? No.
You're supposed.
I'm sorry.
Like, dear God, is this over yet?
It's not over yet. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's
I apologize.
Not what I mean. I'm just
it's like, are we done yet?
Are we done? I'm tired.
I forgot what I was gonna say, and it was funny too. I forgot.
Sorry, my bad.
I forgot. It's all right.
You'll remember.
Sorry.
Yeah, at like 4 o'clock in the morning, I'll remember.
Add it in post.
It's gone. It's gone. So, we will be wrapping up here shortly. Radio Biche, I'm sorry for taking up your valuable time, but right. But before we go, quick question, quick-ish. Back on track. Secret of the Ooze. If you wouldn't have attached Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to the title, would you have known what it was? If you would have just put it out there, Secret of the Ooze. I'm not going to see that. I'm not watching it.
I would have thought it'd be something Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying to remove that part of the title.
But don't make it so prominent.
Other ones, but I'm saying like the other ones should have that extra part too. I want Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles : other words.
She wants to see their colon?
And that's what it should be. Well, she can if she watches the adult film. She'll see turtle colon.
No, I get what you're saying.
Oh my god.
You want titles.
I want titles.
You want all the titles.
Tell me what this crap is about. Because Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 did really poorly.
But we knew what it was about. It was the third Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
It was the same storyline as 1 and 2.
What happened in it?
I don't know.
A bunch of shit. So
they went back in time.
23% on Rotten Tomatoes.
So here's the question. Should the Turtle franchise completely reboot and stay more towards the comics, like go in that direction? Like what was it? What is it? IDW?
Yep.
Yeah, that was because there was that whole thing when Donatello got killed.
Right.
But like if you read that particular issue, was that 44, 45? I think it's TMNT 44, something like that. They smash his shell in, and like I think it was Rocksteady and Bebop, and they're and the one I think it was Rocksteady. He was like, "Whoa, you split him in half," and he was like, "Oh my god, I didn't know that's what they looked like inside." And then they just walk away, and he's just gushing blood. It was gruesome. He died a horrible, gruesome death. We later found out that he wasn't in fact dead. His spirit was on the other side. Anyway, but the fact that they went there with it, they went there. They
I hate that.
It wasn't like like an off-screen thing. They didn't show the actual impact, but this dude took a sledgehammer to the back, and they had already, God, they had fucked him up. They had hit him with all kinds. They had beat him to shit. It was bad. Donatello got brutalized. It was just a horrible, horrible, horrible way to die. But do we go in that direction with it? Do we make a rated R Turtles film? Rated R for violence, of course. We've already got the rated X for sex, but rated R for violence, or is that not marketable enough? I mean, the comics do very well. You'll lose the entire kid market.
Oh yeah,
the entire kid market.
Oh yeah. So no, I don't think they'd go that direction.
Will you though? Will you lose? I mean, you're gonna lose a lot of the kid market, but you're not gonna lose all of it. Look at what Marvel did with Deadpool.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So I went and saw Deadpool in theaters.
Mm-hmm.
You would not have believed the amount of children that were in that movie.
And they shouldn't have been.
No, they shouldn't have been.
No.
But
no, we went.
You know,
we saw it in the theater too, and no, they shouldn't.
I'm sure
have
you
been
saw
there.
kids there too. So it's like,
yeah, and there was some fucking in Deadpool. I mean, they were doing some things to each other.
Well, we had people leave.
Did you?
Yeah, of course, because they didn't. First of all, if you know who Deadpool is, you would have known not to take your damn kids there.
Right.
Personally, you would think. You would think.
But a lot of these movies, and you're right, Louis, it might not lose anything. I think it would only lose like the toy market. Well, maybe.
It would be hard to make toys for that. But you could make the turtles. The turtles would look badass.
Yeah.
And then you could sell, and honestly, the adults would make up for the lost revenue of the kids' toys, because if you have like a badass, like, 1/6 scale, 12-inch tall, just badass looking turtle, I'd buy it. I'd buy all 4 of them plus Splinter and Shredder. You got to have a couple Foot Clan soldiers too.
Sideshow doesn't sell them.
Oh yeah, Sideshow has had some just wicked turtle stuff over the years.
So then, I guess they'd make.
Jackie, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
They might actually do better. All of this, I'm like, look at you two with all of your collectibles. All 3 of you have all this stuff behind you, right? If they start gearing the movies toward people who grew up watching the Turtles,
but
in
look,
the 80s,
but look
90s,
at you though. You've got that really nice shower curtain.
Damn.
What? You have nice things too, Jackie. Don't be down on yourself. You've got that. Look at that. Look at. It's cosmic. It matches the theme of the show. I'm sorry. Please continue. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yes, you did.
I bought that for the show, and I made curtains out of it. Okay.
And they're great. So you don't think they would lose the kid market?
Well, I think they might lose the kid market, but kids don't have money. Who cares?
Yeah, what she's saying is like they'll make up the money with the adult market.
Like, look at the cast of Nerds on Ice. All of them, all 5, Louis included, right, would buy all that stuff, would go see those movies. They might share it with their kids depending on the ages, so they might take their kids to see the movie. But like the hardcore like comic book fans are probably more adult men who grew up on that in the 80s and 90s.
That's true.
What if they made something for those fans? And they're the ones with the money. They're the ones buying the figures and the collectibles and all that stuff. Kids aren't.
True. Very true. Very, very true. All right. We are going to wrap this thing up. So I want to thank everyone for joining us this week. We are about to jump into the inner circle. And what are we talking about?
I don't know.
Our favorite cartoons.
Our favorite cartoons from the 80s and 90s.
I thought we were going to say if we are our Ninja Turtle person.
Oh, that's right.
I did mine.
That's right. So if you could be infused with ninja blood or semen, and if you became a turtle, what would your turtle name be? And like your whole persona, your weapon, all that, your color.
Got mine.
Okay, what you got?
So I got mine would be Mona Lisa, and she'd be pink with a batleth.
A batleth.
I think I was thinking about a Klingon turtle.
Oh shit. Okay.
I think that'd be badass.
Teenage Mutant Klingon Turtle?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
All right, Louis, what about you?
I've never thought about it before. That's a lie. I don't know what my name would be, but my bandana would be black, and I would use some sort
Picasso?
of like chain with a hook at the end.
Okay.
I feel like the turtles miss long range, so I feel like they need like something that can be.
What is it?
So you're like,
oh my God,
Van Gouge.
A mace.
Like a ball and chain, like something like that. Yeah. But there is a ninja weapon where it's like
it's a hook.
There's a spike or a ball on the end of it, and it's on a long chain, and
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, that
would be awesome.
Yeah. Jackie, what about you?
Yeah. Well, I didn't think about this.
You'd be April O'Neil.
I would be. Yeah, I could be April O'Neil. Can I be Turtlet?
First of all, that sounds like turd, so don't say that.
Turtlet. Not a turdlet. Turtlet.
Oh my
And I could be Periwinkle because it's my favorite color.
I could see her doing that. What would your weapon
I don't even
be?
know what color that is.
It's like a light purplish blue.
It's lavender. It's like lavender.
No, it is not lavender.
The
It's
same shade of
periwinkle.
lavender. So what would your weapon be?
My feminine wiles like poison ivy.
Shit.
As a turtle.
As a turtle.
As a
Your
turtle.
feminine
With blonde
turtle
hair like
wiles.
Smurfette.
Oh God.
Oh God, that would be horrible.
I don't know. I think that would be
Scary.
it would be terrifying.
A blonde-headed turtle?
That would
Yeah.
be, you'd have to wear a wig because they don't have hair.
Right.
Okay, well the girls would have hair. Come on.
No, female turtles don't have hair. They don't have hair. It all
First
falls
of
out.
all, it's not realistic. Okay,
You got to stay true to the science.
there is no science.
Okay.
There's no such thing as
Fine.
actual humanoid turtles.
You got to stay true to the science.
So
Anyway.
that's fine. I'll wear a wig. I'll be a turtle in a wig.
That'd be
Maybe my
nice.
hair will be like fuchsia or pink or something.
We need to have someone
I don't
draw
know.
that up. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we should get someone to draw us as turtles. Like
my
in our
God.
turtle characters. I don't have one though. I don't think I would be a turtle.
Like a turtle, so.
Louis, did you hear the name that I said for you after you said about your weapon?
No.
I took like Van Gogh and you're like, I want like a weapon that like what, and I said Van Gouge.
Van Gouge.
That's a good one.
Instead of Van Gogh. Van Gouge.
Would he not have hair?
You need to Van Gogh.
Damn.
Jeez, with the dad jokes.
All right, now let's hear your turtle.
I
Let's hear
don't
your
have
turtle,
one.
Tommy.
I would
well,
be
I didn't have one either. And
I would be
you're judging
Shredder.
me.
I would be Shredder.
Seriously.
I would probably have because a green bandana because no one's taken it yet, so that's like the only color left I think is green. So
So it's like camouflage.
yeah, I would be or you know what? No, that would be cool. Maybe like urban camouflage, like gray. I like gray anyway, so
Yeah,
like
the
maybe like
urban.
gray. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I would be gray. And if we're going artists, he's not a Renaissance artist. But my favorite artist is MC Escher, so I guess I could be Escher.
Ooh.
That would be my
What would you be your weapon?
a machine gun.
Of course it would.
So
Of course it would.
no, not a
Fuck
machine
this
gun.
karate shit.
Right.
It should be a melee weapon.
But you know what? Maybe a bow. Why not? I mean, like Louis, like you said, you know, they're hurting long range. So yeah, I'll be. And the Japanese, you know, ninjas, they were adept, you know, archers. So why not? Yeah.
Okay.
So there you go. So we need to have our artist who created all of our other wonderful, wonderful icons for us. We need to hit her up and see if she'll make us our turtle iterations. I think that'll be fun.
Guys, what would my weapon be for real? Because I don't know. I'm not good with weapons. What's missing? What kind of weapon is left for
Like
Turtlet?
A staff.
A megaphone.
A megaphone. Well, no, Donatello's got the staff.
Okay, we're not we're doing it off of them. It's what you want. So
No, but we're gonna team up with them eventually. So it's
Right.
got to be, you know, it's got to be something different.
I don't know.
Should I have like a Wonder Woman lasso?
You could do that, sure. You could do
Truth lasso?
You said they need long range. She could use a lasso.
I don't know.
yeah, lasso.
What's left? Give me a weapon.
You said your feminine wiles. I mean, you need that. What about a blowgun?
I was joking.
What about that? Ninjas use those as well.
Okay, fine.
A
How about
blowgun.
some nunchucks? Or that's a
That's
different-
Mikey. Yeah, Mikey's got that. All right, let's wrap it up.
Okay.
All right, we gotta wrap it up. So we're about to head into the inner circle, and we're gonna talk about our favorite '80s, '90s cartoons. I'm sure that will go off the rails like this is just done. If you'd like to become a member of the inner circle, all you have to do is head on over to patreon.com/Circle of Nerds. And for but a small pittance, you can join our inner circle. And through your support, we'll be able to upgrade and continue doing what we do. And we've got some fun little perks. One of those perks being the inner circle. That's exclusive content that nobody hears but our wonderful, valued patroni. So if you want to do that, we would really appreciate that. Yeah, we're all patronies, except me. I'm not.
We are.
I'm not buying that shit. But you should, because it's fun. So, but we thank you guys. And even if you're not a member of our Patreon, it's fine. We still love you. Thank you for your support. Tell your mom about us. And your friends and your pets and your dogs and animals and all that stuff too. So next week, be sure to join us, and we'll be talking about the 1993 super classic, super cosmic disaster, the Mario Brothers movie. Damn, so much to talk about with that one, but we love it anyway. It's still a fun movie. John Leguizamo, holy shit. Great film, terrible, but we still love it. And that's what we do, Cosmic Disasters. We love to love the things that we love to hate. Wow, what?
We're going from sewer to sewer.
Oh.
What does that say about us?
Mind blown. That's the mind blown music.
All right. It next.
All right, talk about it next. All right. So we will see you next week. And as always, remember, if no one does anything nice for you, do something nice to yourself. And have a great week. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next video. Or podcast, or however you're consuming this. So,
bye.
Bye, guys. Toodles.
Toodaloo.
Daddy
You say
Louie.
toodles or turtles?
Yes.
Turtles.